Greetings, friends. This is Elaine, your RN in the garden, and in keeping with finishing the task and my little projects in the garden, this is going to be our focus for today. So, we're gonna get our supplies and get going on this fire pit and seating area. So, this is what it looks like. I've laid the barrier. I have covered my little wood pile with some plastic because we had the threat of rain and I didn't want it to soak it. But this is what it looks like, or Japanese maple. This border going into the parterre over to our north side. And that's our fire pit. Over to the shed. Picked up my supplies from Lowe's to complete the fire pit. So that's Hercules. And we are gonna finish the fire pit today. Waiting for one of my neighbors to come and help me get the supplies out of the truck. So this is what it looks like before. I'll take you with me through working and getting it to the point of completion. the mulch I use is some cheap mulch. I just wanted to get the area spreaded. So this is just a bag of cheap mulch from Lowe's. And it will do wonderful. also have some lava rocks. These are probably about $6+ per bag. And I got 3 of them. I'm gonna lay it closer to the fire. So a little circle. So these are lava rocks as well. So my neighbor was playing his music and I stopped it briefly. So he's gone now, but I had to run to Lowe's. I needed a few more bags of mulch and I got another bag of the rocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this area. Just gonna take you a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. There's that little spot right there. So that's what we're gonna cover. So I'm gonna get the other bags of mulch. So the extra mulch I got 3 more. Then I also picked up 4 stepping stones so I can transition from the walkway into the seating area over onto the grass. finish up this end. And I gotten two spruces. It should be the dwarf full border spruces. I got two of those on sale. I think I might just flank the entrance of this seating area. So let us go ahead and finish this little area. Get our gimbal positioned. Need my gloves. Okay, my friends. So let me get this gimbal. Playing around with these stepping stones. I think I might just add stepping stones to this area. I might. Still playing around with it to see how it looks. Maybe get some more of this narrow one to finish it out, or put these two, like center them, and then get another narrow one on this end, and then that will help to transition onto that walkway going that way into the garden. But this is the new seating area. See how sunny it is? And I think to get some more, I know the maple is gonna grow, but you know, we're gonna have to wait for that. I am thinking of putting a fruit tree like right here. Not a big tree, but something that will cast a little shade. Then of course I'm gonna do my umbrellas, or maybe a gazebo, but then I don't really like the idea of a gazebo over the fire. So I need to stop having these ideas, because each time I do it keeps costing me. This is what this fire pit looks like right now. So it was a large tree we had, it died. I have dug some of the roots up, and I'll just burn it little by little. This part looks a little wonky, I know, but there was a piece of the stump that's right there. And over time, I'll still try to burn it, and then I can really cover it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like this. Most of the work is done. I like the way it looks. I might just, you know, pound these edges down a little bit, or maybe I might just get some more mulch and fill it all the way up to the edge of those the edgers. So it's the metal edgers that I used. That is what the area looks like. Originally I wanted to do stone. It was actually when I went to get the red mulch that I saw the lava rocks. So I opted to use the mulch because I had mulch in the centerpiece, in the parterre, the pentagon parterre where the little fountain is. And I figure it will just, you know, complement it with this area, and then also give it a little color too for this area. So I'll add some chairs, an umbrella. We'll see, we'll style it as we go along, but I am happy at this. It's been a long time coming, you know. I was tired of the blue tarp too. I'm sure you have been, but little by little we got there. My edges don't look exactly straight, but I don't even mind that. I'll let the grass grow. We'll mow this little bump, and then, you know, we'll just enjoy this. But I think the only thing left to do is to get some extra edging, the red stones, and then make 2 layers, and then that part of it will be complete. So we have made progress today. We'll get another look from a different angle. So I'm still playing with those 2 little trees. Still playing with them. Or maybe I need to get 2 balls. I have 2 balls in the front, So I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So today, this is what we did. And I am happy that, at least this area has gotten this far. What is left is like minor compared to what we have done so far. This little part here, my trusty little wagon, I was taking some of the gravel and the front wheel just pulled from beneath it. So what I'll do is turn this into a planter. It has helped me in my garden a lot. I also picked myself up some more hose so I can water my plants. There's some all the way at the back of the RV. So I got myself another length of hosing. This is the part here. It's the Pentagon. The boxwoods are growing in nicely. This is the area with the fountain, and this centerpiece, or clematis, is really putting on a show. I love it. This has been the first time, like, I have to protect these. It's the first time that it has bloomed this much. The first time I've ever gotten all this color, and the first time it has gotten this far. And I tell you, these rabbits, I have to do different things to it because they would just bite it down at the base, and everything else dies. So this is the part here, getting ready to figure out what I'm going to put in that cart. I got this Gara this morning on sale at Lowe's while I was getting the mulch. I don't know if I'll put it in there, but I love Gara. So this is the part here. And in keeping with getting the projects done, this is the area where my husband built this bench. And I decided I needed a specific area for it. So let me get my gimbal. On, and give me a minute. So we have the Gara, and this is the white with pink. You see how wispy it looks in that? And that is why when I saw those, I got them as well. We have an umbrella for this area. That is what I have to be doing to get some shade in this yard. I have extended this bed somewhat because these two spirals, I intend them to be like a gateway over to the new seating area. I might have to line them, but if I line them up, then we won't see our little trees. That's the seating area, and this is the view. I had done some of the lava rocks here as well. I had a little bag. So all that was needed was to spread some more mulch. And we could just finish that off today, seeing that we're trying to finish up the project. So in keeping with that, let's finish. I declare this other seating area finished for now. I am definitely gonna figure out on placement because I did move the edging stones back a little bit to figure out if I need to include it in that area or outside of it. There was a little patch of grass because the bricks were there, and I was wondering if I should just move it to the edge. There would be no grass, which would make sense. Otherwise, we'd have to hit it with the edger. Still playing with that. This is what this area looks like. So normally I would just drive up and it just looked bland. I am planning on putting this lilac in the ground right here. Then I'll keep these low so when you open the doors of the vehicle, it hits nothing. That smoke bush should get a little larger and contribute to the shade. And that's the lovely bench my husband made. He said he found the plan online and made it. Forgot what he said it was, but I love it. It's very comfortable. I gave it a coat of paint, and this is its new home. I needed to showcase it. We got a little holder for his phone and a drink, a little table over there. And this is the bit that I spreaded this morning with the mulch, completing it. Some stepping stones going up. Hence the seating area. So you can look up garden. Show you what the view looks like from this end. Sitting on this chair. So this is the view from the chair. It's definitely a different look looking up garden. I'm always looking from that end down this way, and it looks beautiful. So thanks for hanging out with me on another project. I know I have not posted like every week like I normally do. I decided this year it was like getting all the projects done. I am so ready for a garden party. I've been working hard in the garden. I still have that little part of the walkway that meets the new fire pit area, the new seating area, but that's just honestly a few bags of stone and it's done. So I'm not worried about that, but definitely when you see the next garden tour, it is gonna be finished. It does not, look 100%, but everything will be in place then. So I have been completing these projects I have. I think this was my last one. I'm trying not to have any more ideas because it's right now I will concentrate on adding more color to the garden. I want it to be a succession of color at all times. I want to have something going on. I got little pockets of pretty going, and I want to keep the color going. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I wasn't slacking off, just working real hard. I also wanted to keep you updated on this plant we did, because I had the Jacob ladder that died. So this is the Pittosporum we planted the other day. It's growing in nicely. I've seen a few new shoots, so that is great new growth. This is the white Gilia, and they're 1 and 2. It does not flower up like filled, and I got this little surprise today. I'm getting a flower. Can you see it? It's under there. So I can't wait for that. That's my rhodo there. So just showing you some of the colors that are going on. I tell you, these marigolds do not disappoint, and they're a nice pop of color in the garden. I had to whack a piece of this off. These things are huge. This thing is like waist height. So those just beautiful colors in and around the garden. Oh, look at these moths. They're all over. I'm happy they're wildlife coming into the garden. Look at that canna lily over there, and it's growing in real nice. So there are colors all over. I was laughing the other day, there was a bee in this and he was covered in pollen. Like, you really had to look real closely because he looked just like the flower. He was covered in pollen. This is another of my pride and joy. It's my probably second time growing a dahlia. This one was from the tubers, and this thing is shoulder height for me. They are beautiful. Look at all that bloom on there. Sometimes I can't even believe this is my garden. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at all those buds coming. Oh my goodness. I love to look out from the sunroom and see this. Look at the mint. The mint is like waist high. I've whacked some off the other day. I've harvested some, had some nice brews of teas. Beautiful colors. This is a Japanese maple. The red is the new growth. And it's just doing wonderfully. This is the workout area. So I am just showing you what our garden looks like. I'm gonna clean up in a little bit, but I just wanted to get this area done today. It is at a point where I'm so comfortable. Whatever is left is just walking around and puttering a little bit, and it will be done. So as I ponder these stepping stones to get over onto that there walkway, I will leave you with something beautiful. Let's see. And I thank you for being here with me today. This is Elaine, your RN in the garden. Have a wonderful day. This is some Coreopsis. Beautiful yellow color. So have a wonderful day today. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so whenever I post, you'll be able to get the updates. I will post a video every 2 weeks and continue to try to get this garden looking pretty for you. So thank you again. This is Elaine, wishing you a wonderful weekend. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Until I see you next time.